to draw maps of the Antarctic when I was very young, living in Argentina and in Chile. So I had that connection because I lived in the south, and the Antarctic was all the time this looming, breathing organism. I see it as almost extraterrestrial. It's very difficult to live there. Humans never lived there until 100 years ago. It's the driest, it's the coldest, it's the highest, it's the most unforgiving landscape. This is an Australia Research Council linkage project. Rather than focusing on the Antarctic itself and doing the research on the Antarctic continent itself, it's looking at 5 gateway cities around the world, around the Southern Ocean. Hobart in Australia, Christchurch in New Zealand, Punta Arenas in Chile, Ushuaia in Argentina, and Cape Town in South Africa. What we are trying to look at is how these cities then not only have a historical connection to Antarctica, but how they project themselves into the future in relation to the Antarctic. It has to do also with how young people connect to the Antarctic. So in a sense, it's trying to see how the cities that have been facing north most of their histories now turn around and start facing south and start thinking about their connection. We're working across 5 cities in 5 countries with many different partners, local councils, universities, community groups. So the big challenge is to get all these people to talk to each other under a common agenda or a common strategy or a common view or vision of what we want to achieve. The outcomes are quite specific. One is to measure through a sustainability index how the cities are connected to the Antarctic. And that level of connection will be measured in 4 ways. One is the political connection, economic connection, cultural connection, and ecological connection. What we want to achieve with that is that the cities see the value of building up their cultural connection. So they're all connected economically and politically, but we want to see how the cities can foster cultural participation from their citizens, particularly young people, to connect and have a different consciousness about protecting the Antarctic. The other one is that we're developing an online game. You need to solve challenges, so it's a way of learning and educating and cooperating. One young person from each of the cities that has played the game, and we are going to take them to the Antarctic Peninsula for a week. It's a way of fostering the launch of an Antarctic Youth Forum. So we want to use this very small project to kickstart, young people talking about Antarctica and doing something about the Antarctic. So I think it has very tangible outcomes besides, the big project of, saving the Antarctic or protecting the Antarctic.